know it from where I'm sitting this morning, but it's a blustery, cool winter's morning up here in the tropics in Cairns. And although I'd rather be out there in slick, calm conditions chasing my favourite sport fish, barramundi, that's not how it's going to go down today. I'm going to go and do something completely different in the very first of a series I'm calling 101 Ways to Cook and Prepare Barramundi. And today, instead of chasing our wild foray, we're going to be heading down to the south, just south of Innisfail, to go and catch up with a brilliant aquaculture operation that's been run in the beautiful, pristine rivers of the tropical north. What I'm going to do is collect a few key ingredients from around my garden. Then we're going to take a quick tour into Rusty's Market in Cairns, and then we're going to take it down to our barra farm, get a couple of beautiful fresh barramundi, and then we're going to go for a little road trip to a place called Eddy Bay, where we're going to cook them up on the barbecue this afternoon and hopefully have a fantastic family outing for the day with a little bit of fresh produce. I suppose let's just have a look at how aquaculture product that's really good can be replacing some of the wild caught barramundi that us fishermen out there love to catch. The less nets in the water, the more barra there are for us. Okay, it's time to go and get a few herbs and different things from out of the garden. Let's start with little Isabella here. She's going to help me out. We're going to get some dill. Put in the bucket, Papa. Some dill. We're going to get just a few sprigs of fresh coriander from this young plant here. That's going to go in a fresh salad. We're going to get some chives, shallots. Oh, yum, Papa. We're just going to get a few sprigs of thyme. We've got a few different types of basil that are really easily grown up here in the far north. There's this really nice bush basil that's growing super green throughout the year, really easy to. Then we've got just the standard basil that goes really well during winter. We'll get some fresh ginger, and the ginger just stays fresh when you leave it growing sort of just under the earth. You can just come out and get fresh ginger whenever you want. Snap a few off. Lots of parsley. Get some big sprigs of parsley. Next on the list, we're going to grab a couple of papayas. One really ripe for something fresh and something a little bit greener, so we can make like a papaya salad, spicy papaya salad. Over in this garden here we've got some red chilies. We won't go for the super hot ones today. No chilies for you, Papa. We've got some garlic chives. We've got some fresh eggplants. Fresh eggplants. A few kappa lime leaves. Try and get fresh young ones. The all important, ever present lemongrass. There you go, lemongrass stalks. I'm here with Farm Manager Scotty Hayward at Sea Lord King Reef Barramundi Farm. Where are we, mate?
We're about an hour and a half south of Cairns in sunny North Queensland, or sometimes on the tropical coast of North Queensland.
Yeah, mate. And tell us a little bit about the farm here. I know you guys have got a couple of projects around Australia. Where are they and what do you guys do?
Well, Sea Lord's also got salmon and ocean trout farms in Tasmania, and to complement the product range that they offer. They purchased this Barramundi farm in 2009. So the whole process starts with the fingerlings, and I buy them in about 100 mil, and then over the next 18 to 22 months they grow up about 3 kilos, and then we harvest and pack whole fish on site here, send down south to our loving customers.
So most of the produce that's coming out of here, mate, it's all going to markets where down in Sydney and Brisbane, the major centres, or? Yeah,
Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne, along the east coast, obviously would be our main market. Probably send 50% into the retail, into Woolworths, and we've got a national supply there, and then the rest are wholesalers. Sydney Fish Market, a lot of the guys there, Brisbane as well. So yeah, certainly about 1,000 tonne a year.
1,000 tonne a year?
Yeah.
That's a lot of fish, eh?
That's a lot of fish, yeah.
Any idea how many?
I just divided by 3, mate.
1,000 tonne divided by 3. But as you've seen with that fish that we've just grabbed for lunch, it's probably going to be a little bit bigger than that 3 kilos. So is that only a really select market? Is that for filleting, that one, or is that one for sending away for whole?
No, we send them all away whole. The recovery rate will be a bit better on that one. So he just must have got his fair share of tucker over the last couple of years.
Oh really? He was a lucky one?
Yeah.
No, he's going to be lucky this afternoon. Yeah. And mate, what's the future? Is the future looking bright for aquaculture and Barramundi farm in the far north? Where do you imagine the markets might be in the future besides just here domestically?
There's a lot of potential in the market. We've got a lot of work to do around with government agencies. Country of origin labelling's a big issue. Like if we can get into law that the product has to be labelled Barramundi from Australia, and just try and separate our Australian product from imports, that'll increase demand for sure.
And I suppose it's to our advantage saying it's country of origin Australia, but on the flip side we need imported product to be clearly labelled, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That it is also an imported product so that people can differentiate when it comes to buy time, is that right?
Absolutely, yeah. We need imports, and there's some good imported product coming in, but we feel that it's unfair that our product isn't being distinguished in the market. From the imported stuff, so that's something we're really working on. And from a production wise, we'll get up to 1,200 tonne here over the next 2 years. Yep, and we've got a few big projects going on. Building a big nursery system here so we can buy our fish in smaller, and a bit more infrastructure around our packing area. New ice machines and all that sort of fun stuff.
So 1,200 tonne, I suppose at home, to put that into a realistic perspective, as we take or as we create net-free areas up here in the far north, and that product has been replaced by a fantastic aquaculture product like this, 1,200 tonne is a massive kick to the end product with fish that aren't being taken out of their natural habitat, but are being farmed sustainably here at King Reef. It's fantastic for everyone, it's fantastic for the public, they're getting a great product. Straight from the pond, straight onto ice, straight into market, and it's fantastic for us barra fishermen too, because look, there's more fish left out there. Is that pretty much how you see it too, mate?
Yeah, definitely. The more pressure we take off wild stock is obviously the better for the environment. And the aquaculture industry in the past, it's had a pretty bad rap for environmentally, just with our discharge points and what have you, but we're looking at best practice here. We, in the next year, we'll be reusing all of our water. We've created wetlands which remove all the nutrient before water reaches the discharge point, and we've got to the stage now we reuse all their water, so put a bit more infrastructure in, and it'll save pumping costs, and less water we take from the creek as well is also better for the environment. So
no worries. Well, after we leave the farm here, we're going to take a quick little snippet of video from the main creek that flows past here where the water's drawn from, and I think everyone will see just how good the water is being put back into it. So absolutely best practice, pure water taken out, pure water being put back with the use of these new techniques of filtering water locally on site, reusing water before any sort of discharge occurs. So let's pack up and go. We're going to take our barra down to a beautiful spot here called Eddy Bay and make a feast out of him.
sounds good.
Someone put their eye on the feed.